And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Whiskerwood, where we're city building with mice. One of our camps just went idle, the woodcutter here. And we're gonna move this one. Say to over here. So that he can access the trees over here instead of chopping these ones up. We need to get him some more ladders in if that's, or staircases in if that's the case. What's the variation T? Just like that should have helped make that area a bit more accessible. And we can get chopping up some of these trees over here. We may need to move Forger's hut. Although, I suppose with that, those ladders in, the Forger's hut actually has access to a little bit more. Won't have to be moved quite so soon. Smokery is complete. That's a good question. Do I need more research at this point? Coppersmith, until we're really happy with what we got going with copper, we maybe don't need that for the scissors. Flax spinner we would need for rope before we can do the netter for netting. And we're gonna need copper eventually for research tier 1. Which is the better houses. Anything chemist and stuff. Okay. You know, we'll research this while we're waiting to get the copper going. Should probably think about the smelter soon. Definitely could use some more people, because I think we're going to want more people for the smokery, which employs 2. So if I build it now and employ it, we'd be down to 1 worker to do construction. Is everyone housed? No, we're still waiting for these 2 row houses to be built. One of them's got all the stuff, the other one's waiting on more planks to arrive. Suppose we could maybe get something to go with Eureka. Get your back, rapid construction. Building construction continues by candlelight. So night construction is tempting. If we felt like we had more whiskers than we needed, we'd probably do trinkets. But I think we'll do rapid construction for construction tasks during the night. Oh, no, wait, not that one. I meant this one. Night construction. Technically, I think we get paid, or get charged too for daytime ones as well, but...
Droughts.
Currently expecting to actually have negative thoughts. But I think that'll get better. Links in theory are being generated here, so they should be able to get that built pretty quickly just by building it from the closer one. Again, these hold fuel, so they're pre-stocked mine, though they don't have to run them all the time once they're built. And I think that every once in a while the chink sound you're seeing or hearing is approval being spent on research. Bonus research output. And these all just cost planks, so if I'm just patient enough, we can just research all these while we're trying to get the copper stuff going. Oop, and our storages are full again. That means I really need to get people to actually use the planks, I suppose. We'll just won't worry about it for a moment. Oh, and I've got more planks than I need for the current construction, so we can plow some of these into these log cabins. And I think we're likely to be positive, yeah. Maybe not enough to get to max. But we've got some stored up and effectively completed quests. Tomorrow we have the smuggler and another whisker ship. We did get up to max. Smuggler. We'll take some of the cloaks off of us. We don't quite need this many cloaks. I suppose I don't necessarily need this much fuel either. There we go. Go through 3 things of gold bullion to reduce the amount of fuel and cloaks we've got in storage. And this is the whisker ship. Basically, they don't have a bad trait. We're going to take them. So content's fine, health is fine. Slow is a little annoying. Although, miners don't necessarily travel that far, I suppose. We'll take them. Heavy Eater will hold off on. Strong Shoulders, Rebellious Apprentice. Sure. Thoughtful, sure. Oh, and you're waiting on cut stone, which means I need to get some stone actually assigned to be mined, probably. So, descend. Slice for me, please. Okay, so to get more down there, we have to be doing a bit of exploratory mining. Yeah, that should get us some actual stone coming in. We don't need it until winter comes anyway, so... They're waiting for that block. Technically, we got a bunch of people just sitting around sort of twiddling their thumbs because their job is to cut stone and or take stone and cut it into cut stone, but with no stone to cut, they're not doing anything, technically. I suppose there is actually an argument to getting a roper going for the catalysts. Where are you wondering about? Yeah, it's miners going back and forth. What I might do... Let's start... we got a big stockpile of wood. Let's burn through a little bit of this wood pile. Building roads. Travel paths. Whoops. We'd like that to be on the ground and not floating in air. Or at least I'd like it to be on the ground and not floating in air. Yeah, that should reduce the amount of wood we have in stockpile, so we got some space for other things. And then as we get more turned into planks and we get our buildings completed, we'll start replacing that with plank corroding to free the wood up for being chopped later. Conch ship's about to depart, that's fine. Oh, and thinking about potentially polluting industries. One of the ones we want to get going. Or furnaces may be a little tempting is... I think it's... Oh, it's in food processing, isn't it? Smokery. Maybe try to think about where we're going to place that smokery on the next day. Heavy rains, they're going to walk slower. Links and machinery, it does, I think, make a little bit of pollution. So right now the pollution's blowing that way away, so we may want to position it to blow offshore if we can. So we might want to build another fishing dock as well. And or move the fishing dock closer to where we're going to put this, yeah. You take planks, you take logs, okay. And the tax collector takes all sorts of stuff. So, we got nothing to consume cotton right now, so let's ship cotton. So you can have all our cotton. You can have all fish over 100. Could sell something, or send some of the gold bullion. And then we'll do a little bit of the copper, no, a little bit of the coal. We got a lot of coal in inventory. There we go. Okay, so tempting to maybe go with the machine parts, but that's a lot of money. We'll probably go with the cheapest one here. Yeah, we'll go with the cheapest one here. Try some more wood, try some more planks. Take a reroll here. Okay, we'll take a blueprint, and then we'll take... don't think we're necessarily making enough fuel to actually keep everything fueled. We were really using it, so we'll take the old charcoal. And the Whisker ship has arrived. We have enough that we could just take everyone. Swift is fine, Compassionate's fine. Might skip on the Rude. Works at their own pace. Weak is carrying, but if they're just right next to the stockpile like I'm thinking we're going to do in this industry, that's fine. Yeah, I think we'll pass on those other three. Okay. Still provides us 4 more workers. Does mean we need more houses. So I suppose... was that an apprentice farmer? I think we need that for fishing. Need one of those for fishing. We'll check the existing fishing dock for that. Yeah, we need one of those to actually operate a fishing dock, so we'll put him in charge of the fishing dock. So yeah, fishing dock will build pretty quickly. The other two take planks. Here's the coppersmith being researched. So as the last productive one that's not provide a... well, covered a bridge is useful. Makes 2 stable positions without needing support. Yeah. We'll slowly work all through these until we get the copper going. Copper bars going. So can I just right-click to send you away? No. I'm gonna wait until the timer runs out. So the smokehouse and the fishing dock are completing. Dock ship about to depart, that's fine. Oh, we need an apprentice here as well to work that spot. Oh, we got 2 apprentices, so that'll be fine. Day 33 has ended. 200 positive approvals, so the approval mostly comes back. Oh, we got hungry people. Guess we don't have enough food storage around this side, probably. Okay, let's get a cafe around here. Pirate blockade. We paid them off last time by just giving them some clothes. I am vaguely tempted to do the same this time, although we could throw some bullion at them instead. Or mix. Say one thing of bullion. Sure. That calms them down. Oh, it's E. Helps when I'm trying to hit the right hotkey to get the thing to rotate around like I'm trying to. Supply ship. Tempted to take the planks. Take the cheap one that's the planks, yeah. Okay, put the cafe over here so they can have food over here, and then that's what we're going to dedicate this warehouse to, which is fish and smoked fish. We got the housing queued. In theory, I think we've got enough. We might actually have enough planks to get the housing done. Just gotta get the workers to get the stuff to the housing for them. Oh, our fuel distributor apparently doesn't go that far. Where did I put my fuel distributor? I thought this was. Oh, we've got a second one. Second one's over there and doesn't quite cover that one. Okay. Okay, day's about to end, but we do have nighttime construction, so they may continue constructing as the night continues. At some point, it might be worth trying to carve out interior rooms for doing mushroom farming indoors. Or in the mountain here. Day 34 is at an end. Enough to fill up the approval meter. That's good. One guy's complaining about hunger. Oh. How did... don't know how they got there, but they got there. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize the travel position was so bad that they were starving to death. No, one of them got themselves trapped behind the bonfire. I suppose I probably need a... I don't think the fire tender goes that far. No, it doesn't cover that fire. That fire... The one's up here, so I'll have to put another fire tender in. Okay, waiting for our lovely mice here to build their town. They got 4 in house. We got the house queued up. We're just waiting for deliveries to be made to the house. In fact, one of them's actively being built, so we're waiting for 2 planks to be delivered here, which are about to be delivered. There we go. The housing is being built. You need a job. Someone needs to be employed here. Someone who's probably swift. Guess we've got a lot of those people around. Could do more mining, but... Camp is idle because the forge has moved up far enough up the hill that you're out of reach for it. Nether is complete. Work on the covered bridge, and then signpost on the windsock, and probably call it good. Okay. You're having a... You're full in storage, okay. Let's get a storage building around here whose sole purpose will be storing... mining yields. Well, so it's also back to upgrading log cabins. Three left to go. Oh, I need someone up there. Although they're not necessarily going to be super productive during the warm months. Day 35 has ended. Plenty of positive approval. Yeah, so one person's still complaining about their convoluted path. Fire tender, yeah, they got a bit convoluted path depending on where they need to pick things up from to deliver them to. Smuggler has arrived. Could sell him smoked fish. We don't really have that much stored up. I think we might not interact with the smuggler this time. Actually, we will. We will buy 1 gold bullion off of him in clothing. Yeah, just the one in clothing. Here's the tax collector. Okay. Whisker ship. Heavy eater, snores will definitely pass on. Snores, perfectionist. Swift will take. Healthy. Weak's a little annoying, will pass. Snores is... I think we're transitioning mostly over into 2-person houses, so Snores is a little bit of an issue. Strong shoulders. Educated, gifted. No, we'll just take it as a short one. We'll just take the 2. Ooh, stone abode. Fine small abode for 1. Take some of that iron bar's machinery. Signpost, stone abode. Stone abode is obviously in the 2nd tier. I think we got offered that because we were basically done with the 1st tier. So it was running out of targets. So stone abode, cut stone, planks. I think this is the upgrade to the plank abode, right? So stone shelter. Oh, maybe not. Is that just a straight upgrade to the plank one? In which case it will show up as yeah, it's just a straight upgrade to the plank one. Okay. There we go. All the planks plank abodes have been upgraded. was short 2... Oh, because, yeah, we just had 2 people can move in. That makes sense. Okay. Guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's kind of the problem you're having. Yeah, I think from the next industry building we need to get going is the smelter, the ore furnace. Well, store stone there. Yours. I suppose they're going to handle the smelter as well, so store the bars. So that's the food line. No, that's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for the fuel. Yes, fuel. Let's go. And, yeah, that's what we've already got it set to with what's got... Well, what it has in it is what we wanted to carry anyway, so that's good. Windsock is done. So I think research-wise, we are researched until we get copper bars moving. To be able to do research in the second tier. Well, research tier 1 completion is 89 copper bars, by the looks of it. Supply ship. The planks are tempting to take. You know, we'll take them. Otherwise, it would be the next one up on the machine gears. You know, that'll provide us the planks to build that house. And then we're on paving the roads, I suppose. Well, not paving, planking the roads. But looking at the time, I think here at the end of day 36 is a good place to put a part break in. We are still making plenty of approval by keeping our people particularly happy. And we are having little struggle at paying the taxes. But yeah, this is where we're going to put the part break in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. We are going to be recording 3 more parts tonight, so there should be another part up for the next 3 days. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We are going to continue playing. I'm going to take a short break to get up, stretch the legs, sip some tea, and then we'll be back to record the next part. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.